Hello, everyone. Welcome to Either Ways Money and Life Show, the show where we teach people on financial literacy and help them to become financially independent. Because I read the statistics last year, which says that 60% of Americans don't have $1,000 in their savings account. That is disturbing. And for Europeans, 47% of Europeans don't have €1,000 or £1,000 in their savings account. And in Asia, it's about 35%. Although the Asia is lower because, as you anyone would know, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, the South Koreans are taught from kindergarten, or from elementary school on how to save. They need to save their money, and that's why they save a lot. Chinese people save a lot of money. But here in the West, people live on credit card. The same statistic says that in Africa, over 97% of people don't even know what's called savings. And that is really disturbing. And therefore, it always is here to help people becoming financially independent by helping to educate them or help them to know or understand by giving them tips on what is called financial literacy so that they can become financially independent. Because it's so disheartening to see somebody who earns millions, to squat, to look for a place, to lay his head down, to shelter. And also, EOS is here to help people live the life that they deserve and that they've worked hard for. EOS is here to teach you how to save, how to get out of debt, how to pay off your debt, how to live within your means and within your income, and just not spending what you don't have. And also how to make wise purchases, how to buy wisely, how to purchase wisely. And we run weekly seminars, and we also recently have just opened an academy called EOS Financial Academy. And we enroll people on 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year program, depending on what they want. But our weekly webinars runs an hour every week, every Wednesday. Anyone can register. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything, so you don't have to worry. And I also read the statistics last year, which says that the world's wealth has been estimated to be $335 trillion. So if the world's wealth is $335 trillion and the world's population is just 7.2 billion people, it does tells me that we ought to become billionaires, and there's still a lot of billions left still to be acquired. So there's no point to be greedy with information, to share information or whatever to help somebody else, because there's enough wealth to go around. There's enough wealth, there's enough money, for everyone that wants to get money. There's enough money to buy anything you want to buy. So don't think that if I help somebody else, he or she will become wealthier or richer than me. Your wealth and your riches depends on the quality of your thoughts. That's one you must understand. And that quality of your thoughts align with your belief and your feelings inside of you, without project that outside. Because I read a book that says, as a man or as a woman thinks, so he or she is. So if you think poverty, that is poverty. If you think wealth, that is wealth. So there's enough wealth, there's enough riches, there's enough money to go around for everyone. And that is why it always has dedicated itself, to educate people on financial literacy so that they can become financially independent. Because one's happiness, our joys depends on one another. Just like the eye depends on the nose, or the nose depends on the leg, and the leg depends on the arm, and the arm depends on the back, and the back depends on the head, and the head depends on the brain and stuff like that. So we are connected, and we have to help one another become better, do better, achieve better. So therefore, I'm inviting you to participate in one of my webinars to change your life, to become a wise buyer, to become a good saver, to become a good investor, and to become a good life liver, to live your life, to get more out of your life, to get more out of your earnings, out of your income, because you don't have to work for somebody else. You're going to buy what you already have. What that means is that you're helping somebody else to become wealthier, to become happier, and making yourself poorer, making yourself miserable. So those credit cards, I tell you, you have to ditch those credit cards. You don't need them. I can show you tips on how to save money. 10% every month, or 10% or 15%, or whatever percentage that is comfortable for you, or that is doable for you. You can make that an automatic savings on any income that comes to your bank account, be your tax return, be your somebody giving you money or gift or whatever, somebody maybe your bonuses coming from your employer, or your wages in a month coming from your employer, or your incomes coming from your customers and things like that. You can automate that, and you see that grow. And we have tips. I also invite you to visit or to listen to my podcast. It always Money and Life podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, and Podbean. So you can listen to my podcast, my weekly podcast, and it's 3 times or 4 times a week. We are sharing information on all of these. Okay? So I'm waiting for you on one of my webinars, or in my academy. It's Financial Academy. And I'm looking forward to seeing you very, very soon. Until then, take good care of yourself and each other. Bye-bye.